This smoke is weak today. I really don't know how to word this. I wasn't satisfied with the previous video because it just wasn't up to my normal standard of an intelligible video. I don't do this for any of you. I do this for me. And I do it to boost the morale of my friends, to know that they're not alone and other people think like them. But sometimes I just get upset over the concept of how nobody really appreciates freedom. No one really cares that they don't get to do anything in life that they would like to do. You go your whole life working your dick off for what? What do you get out of bed for? What are you doing with your life? And I know some people might think, oh, well, I got a good life. I got a house. I got a wife. I got, But why? Let me put it to you in another way. An employer gets to boss you around and be a dick to you, make like 50 times what you make for half the work. What are you living your life for? What are you going to work for? I know you worry about poverty and being homeless and, being a disappointment to your family. Don't. Your family sucks. Your family's a bunch of retards, and you don't even like half of them. You only see them maybe once or twice a year. So what the fuck are you going to work for? What the fuck are you doing anything for? My girlfriend is very patient with me. She's still with me even though I don't have a job, and it doesn't look like I'm going to get one soon. It'd be nice to get one, but I'm not willing to degrade myself to get one, and that's probably why I'm so unemployed. Because on these applications, they want fucking everything. They want your social security number, which isn't even a form of identification, and you shouldn't be giving out that shit, but they ask for it anyway. And, they want all this previous work experience and a bunch of questions that I don't know the answers to. I don't even remember my last employer's full name, let alone, when I last worked and, what day I stopped working and blah, blah, blah. What the fuck do you care? Either hire me or don't. Don't waste my time with your stupid bullshit. I know you need some of this stuff for, like, tax reasons, but other than that, lay the fuck off, You're paying me minimum wage. You're lucky I come to work with pants on. So, it's bullshit. It's all designed to treat you like a nigger. It's all designed to show you what an animal you are and how low you are on the totem pole. That's all it is. They don't care about you. If I went to work, I go to work to do the job, to get paid, to, live my life. I don't do this for you. And if I did do it for you, I expect more respect than, to have to answer a bunch of your stupid questions and listen to every word you say and hang on it. It was like with TV tropes. I come back to TV tropes a lot because that was really offensive and a criminal act. I worked hard on TV tropes. TV tropes is this wiki page that has like a meme and not a noun, like a verb for everything that is fiction. Like if you do something, like the way I was smoking, there is some trope for smoking. There's a trope for how you smoke, whatever. Good guys smoke, bad guys smoke, that type of thing. And I worked very hard on that site. And when I say I worked hard, I mean I would diligently go from page to page, correcting spelling errors and doing things to better describe the trope, adding more content to it. I took that very seriously, and it made me feel good to know that this website was growing and I was partially responsible for it. Then Fast Eddie bans me. Why does Fast Eddie ban me? I don't know, and frankly, I don't care. The fact is he could do it, and that's why he did it, because he can exercise that ability. And you have to imagine what that must be like to work so hard on something just to be ejected from your own creation. How can you just justify that in any way? What am I supposed to do about that? You know, even if I can claim that it's some right to labor and I were to sue him, there's no guarantee that I would get some kind of compensation, or he would go to jail, or the site get taken down or something. You know, it's a gamble. It's always a gamble. And this is assuming they even take that seriously. Because, you know, everyone acts like, oh, it's the internet, don't take it so seriously. But then if you put a gun to someone's head and shoot them over something done on the internet, then you get a fucking Lifetime movie made after you. Then, like that cyberbullying, some bitch can cry about how people were talking bad about her on Facebook. But you know what? At least people had the right to talk bad about her on Facebook. At least they weren't responsible for the creation of Facebook, then banned from the very website they helped create. Although, that was kind of explored in Social Network, where Mark Zuckerberg stole the programming of some other two rich guys and made it for himself. And oh, he's the protagonist. That guy's the hero, stealing someone else's work, you know, taking all the credit, making some seedy deals, backstabbing his best friend, being an emotional sociopath that's socially inept and just completely devoid of any compassion or empathy. And that's who we're supposed to call the good guy. And this is the positive portrayal of Mark Zuckerberg, which says a lot, but I'm not surprised because I know Mark Zuckerberg is an evil son of a bitch. But you know, it says a lot about where our society is headed, where, you know, they just don't care. You could actually put a shotgun to somebody's head and blow their head off, and nobody would care. I think the police would care, because, God forbid you should kill the cattle. God forbid you should, you know, the rich think of you as an asset. You are not a person. You don't have rights. Nobody feels sorry for you. You are a thing. You're a commodity. There may as well be a number placed upon your head to show you your value and worth. And, many religions seem to think that there will be such a thing, but they seem to think it's like a barcode for citizenship. But I honestly believe that if there was a mark of the beast, it wouldn't be so much to be a universal ID card, because we already have enough ID. It would be to objectively put a stock number on your head, so that stockbrokers can either invest in you or drop you, and eventually you'd probably die that way. Eventually your stock worth would be so low that you would be worth more dead than alive. And that's what a lot of people are at right now. That's why we have wars, that's why we have murders, that's why we have mysterious deaths, because everything is about a value system. And you don't seem to care. You don't seem to care how little your fellow man thinks of you. You don't seem to care how enslaved you are. But you expect me not to be offensive and not to say offensive things. You expect me to go to work and, you know, bust my ass just so it can be another TV trope scenario. And, you know, I work hard for a company and make them a lot of money by coming to work every day, doing my job well, and, you know, giving it my 100% for minimum wage, and ultimately be discarded once my usefulness has ended. No. That's why I support Occupy Wall Street. I don't necessarily believe Occupy Wall Street will get everything done, but it's a start. It's something. That's all we have in life, is these little things, these little slivers of hope that something will change somewhere along the way. And that's really all I have to say here. You know, I had no subject matters because, you know, I could have talked about something else, but I'm not in the mood. I'm just sickened by the internet and by the people on it. I'm sickened by this notion that I have no rights, I have no say in anything, I have no power, and I'm just supposed to be fine with that. No, that stops now. So, that's today's video, and